Hey, hello, Dr. Stock viewers. Welcoming you all for my new video. The topic for the day would be don't try to catch falling knife. As the topic gives a clear introduction and think about what I'm going to speak about today. Yes, I'm going to speak today about when you're buying a stock. So that is for a pure investment purpose. What is the important thing you have to look out for? Yes. Let me go ahead and start with the basic things. Whether the company you interest to buy is in the prey for bankrupt or not. This is the main thing you have to check when you're going to buy for a stock. Buy a stock. The stock might be coming to you in the format of a news, or it might be in fray that some HNI is getting buying this, and whether you are looking out to other things on fundamentals or not, I am not aware. But this is one stop for you to check whether the company which you are going to invest is going to be turn out as a profit for you, or it is going to make a loss for you. So that will this particular conversation will open your eyes on knowing about all the things, whether it is eligible for the investment to get holded or not. Let me straight away go to the topic. I have some simple calculation to help you on finding the same. Here go. The details of the calculations are as follows. So something will be coming up in your mind. Yes. What is it? Can you guess? How long will it take to derive it? What are the parameters to be considered? All these things is being derived from the balance sheet or annual report of the company. Let me straight away go to the calculations. It is a 1.2 times the working capital to total asset ratio plus 1.4 times the retained earnings by total assets ratio plus 3.3 times of EBIT to total asset ratio and 0.6 times market cap to total liability ratio and 0.99 times total sales to total assets ratio. The sum of all the above components will provide us a score. So we have to keep that separately. Now, main important thing, why we are assessing a company primarily on this and what is the advantage of this? Yeah, the main important thing to consider here is all this is being derived by ratios related with the asset, how the company's management is performing. In this case, any company which is having a market cap of above 7 crore is eligible for these calculations. And from here, when the company is very new to the market for more than 2 years, it requires minimum of 2 to 3 years so that we can check the constancy of the score, whether it is getting increased or decreased. In that way, we can assess the company is performing good or not. More precisely, these are not my calculation. Whose one is this? Yes, actually it is developed by Professor Edward Altman in the year 1968. He is using this calculation for assessing the public held manufacturing firm. Yes. After that, in the year 1969 to 1975, he has found that 86 company is in distress and 110 company is in distress in the year 1976 to 1995. And in the year 1996 to 1999, he found 120 company in distress. So distress means the company is ready for a bankrupt or already undergoing. Let me move on with some more details on this calculations. The level of calculation which he is predicting is more or less giving a clear picture of the economic slowdown or something like a global market down. The accuracy level of his predictions are spiked to 82 to 94%. Moving on with the advancement, as the earlier introduction of Altman Z is only for the manufacturing companies. In the year 2012, Professor realized that he need to do some update version so that all the companies in the world, whether it is going to be a public company or a private company, can be assassinated to this scores. It would be a manufacturing or non-manufacturing. It would be a US-based company or a non-US based company. All the companies credit scores, the corporate credit risk is being analyzed by this tool. That is the main advantage of this tool. So let's go ahead and check some easy way on how to check the calculations, how to do it in a single click. Let's move on. Now, Once you are ready with all this summation, we would be having some calculations, which is as follows. When the score is above 2.99, then it is very clear indication that the company is worth buying. Ideal place for an investment for a buy. When the score is above 2.99, the company is currently in safe zone. When the score is below 2.99 to 1.81, means that the company is in gray zone, means moderate possibilities of a bankrupt in place. A score below 1.81, that is a distress zone. As an investor, you should not enter this category. A safe investor will be exiting in this place. So score close to 0.30 is clearly an indication of bankrupt is going on. Let me go ahead and show some case studies on how this is getting worked. So when a company is going to go for a bankrupt, so we can identify this well in advance within 2 years. That is the advantage of this score. And moving forward, this score can be checked for 3 months once. So that is the place where when you buy a stock for investment, you have to look for minimum 3 years once, whether the stock is performing or not, whether you have to exit or you have to buy. Let me go ahead and start with the global case studies, and let me slowly move on to the Indian case studies parallelly. The current Z-Man score for the automobile industry across globe is in plunge. Let's check what is happening with Volkswagen. Currently, the Volkswagen is clearly in 1.09. That means it is clearly into a clear distress zone. The company is in distress zone, so there are high probable chance of bankrupt in place. And let's check the peers. So majority of the players here in the automobile globally or in the prey for bankrupt. So except some good player like Ferrari alone is getting exempted here. So let me move on to the technological part. IBM currently is in the moderate zone. So they are coming into below 2.99. So that is one of the main important thing in the technology as well. So majority of the companies, what I see in the technology field is they are having their all-time low Altman Z score at this moment. So that is what I can make into confirmation. Now let me move on to what our Indian companies are doing. I have made some things related with the same on screeners. So how to check the Ultimate Z score. So we can able to easily check the same from screener.in in India. So out of the companies, I have put a simple logic to make company market cap is above 1,000, and what are the possible chances of the company to go in Ultimate Z score of below 2.99. I have around close to 43 companies, 46 companies. Here, banking company, NBFCs, and real estate companies are getting exemptions because their main role is to work with the credits. So we have some more additional calculation to check about that companies. That will be covered in part 2 of this video, my dear friends. So these are the companies. Out of 5,500 listed companies in India with more than 1,000 capital, currently we have 46 companies that are need to be ideally a place to check. Currently, the companies which are in bankrupt or the possibilities of bankrupt is very high on the following stocks. So you have to check about all the stocks. The companies currently in India, which is in listing more than 1,000 crore, which are good to hold at this moment, are 333 companies. So they are possessing a very good Altman Z score of more than 3. And for your kind information, the company which is very safe in India to be invested and which is having the highest Z-Man score is HDFC AMC. Thank you, my dear friends. The second part of the same video will be put up as a part 2. So how to assassinate a company which is related with banking, NBFC, and real estate. So they are doing some investment based on the money as the so they borrow the money and they do the business, right? So for that companies there would be somewhat simple analysis can be done. So that can be done in the part 2 of my video. So my dear friends, hope this will be an eye opener for all of you to make a call on investment, whether to buy or sell the stocks which you hold. Hope my video is easy for you to understand the principle, basic underlying principle of an investment of a stock. So if you do like my videos, kindly do share my videos, do subscribe to my channel, and do pass my videos to all your trading friends, my dear friends. So stay updated for the part 2 of this video, where I'll be covering the very simple calculation on how to assassinate NBFC, real estate, and banking sector companies. Thank you, friends.